Hello, hello, hello. What's up, Freezy and Ishwar? Super late, yes, I'm late too. We all are, honestly. Alright, let's put the pinned message in. Hello, Watermelon Man GD. Why do you have to say unk? Alright. Well, today I will try Yatagarasu, and yeah. But once again, if nothing happens, this might just be a good time to play a different extreme first before trying to just brute force, instead of just trying to like brute force my way through Yata, which is not working at the moment. But we'll see, maybe I could get something good today, which will push me to finish it off before doing anything else. I'm doing really bad so far though, so that's not good. Start's not good. Unfortunately, 5 seconds late, that's unacceptable. I know, mod's banned for being late, exactly, indeed. You're 8 seconds late, yes. I don't know how you think that's okay. Like what? I demand an apology. Sorry, I'm late. Will never die. So there I jumped way too early, and yes, exactly, that's what happened. You'll never be late again. Okay, thank goodness. Oh, hello, Jarosel, welcome back. Alright, so let's please try to get somewhere today. For some reason, I'm really struggling with this whole low vision section today, and the past few days actually. This ship and the ball. And I don't know why, this part is just... It's so obvious what to do, and it's not that hard. So that is very frustrating. Yeah, this part is pretty easy. But now for some reason I'm finding it to be like the hardest thing in the entire drop. Hello, the alien cat and devil shark. Welcome. Hybrid Deimos when? Wait, hybrid Deimos? That's like the hard one, right? Bird level. It is a bird, yes. Be the best extreme you've never heard of. What is it? Let's go to Jazer. Oh my goodness, my favorite. Everybody loves Jazer. Alright. Oh, good start. Yeah. I'm also getting tons of lag spikes too, so I'm just complaining about everything today, pretty much. Encroaching Dark. Yeah, you're right, I have never heard of that. Diet 72 on Shiver. That's an easy demon, right? Okay, so where's this one part? Well, the very good news is though, what am I saying? The very good news is that Mega Hack is back, so we have Star Vision Switcher again, which is all I need. So, that is very nice. The bad news is I don't really know how much that's gonna help me. It makes things easier, but I don't know if it's really gonna make me better on the level. Like, yeah. Alright, well, I'm just gonna try going from 0. Which is obviously great. This level is so easy. What are you doing? Well then, beat the level, and then tell me that again. I think it's a 9 out of 10 level. Is everything else just good besides bouncing? Hello, footballer. Do you remember you? I might. I remember someone with a similar name that implied the same thing, but not worded that exact way. Alright, yeah. Just as I expected. Oh, yes, I do remember you. You were here a few days ago, right? The only reason it's not 10 is because I'm balanced. Well, a 9 is still very good. It's an easy demon. What is an easy demon? Yatagarasu? Alright, well. Whew. Absolutely horrible. Oh my goodness. Hello, Void Boys, and welcome back. She wasn't there? Oh, what do you mean? Like, just didn't show up to your plans or something? Oh, Shiver. Wait, who was talking about Shiver? You're gonna try again tomorrow. Well, good luck with that. Well, 4 runs to 2%? 4 runs to... Wait, what does that mean exactly? You're saying you got it in 4 runs? Well, GG's on that. Or, oh, minus 2%, right? What 2% did you miss? That okay, wait, an A7 raid? A7 raid of 2 people. That's cool. He raided me before, I think. Oh, hello, GD random stuff. Feline is joining soon. Alright, I will be expecting him. Note to school. Oh, okay, I see. Which come to correct the answer and answer to 100 answer not yeah, I got that. Peter. Yes, Peter's part in Bloodbath. Didn't get to Mitchell from 0. Yeah, that's fair. You got that though. I'm very close to 4 runs. Hi Raiders, yes. Hello to the Raiders indeed. Thank you for raiding, A7. Gotta go do some GD war crimes. So you'll be back in 15 minutes. Alright, have fun with that. Decently consistent. You only play for 3 days, so it's still pretty hard. Maybe you'll get free. Bloodbath is a hard level, but it does get consistent over time. Yeah. Besides Michigan's UFO. No, I'm just kidding. Some people think it gets consistent. It does get more consistent, but it is hard. Let me know if you beat it. I will. You just hopped in to tell you the new. Alright, we'll have a good one. Give the people the Briz cam. Dude, how did you even know that that's happening? How did you guess that? I never publicly mentioned that. Alright. So that transition still exists, unfortunately. Well, let's play that. Also, we're gonna switch to this guy because I'm sad that I still haven't beaten this freaking level. Wait, no, wrong way, wrong direction. All right, well. Still very inconsistent at this. I hate those clicks, yes. Risk him, please. I'm sorry, man, I don't know. Michigan, that's what makes it the hardest part. Yes, Michigan's UFO is definitely the hardest part too, I agree. Yatagarasu W, you're watching TS? Well, cool, I'm glad to hear. A7 knows you just don't know him. Well, I've talked to him quite a bit. Hello, J Diamond. I go to drink water and it feels like you drink the water. No, not really. Honestly, that's kind of a crazy take. I can't really relate to that. I still remember not that long ago, there was days where I could do this part first try. Good old days on Yatagarasu. It's also lagging like shit. Oh my goodness. To me, Michigan, Bloodbath part is easy. Have you beat Bloodbath? I will ask you that. If you've beaten Bloodbath and you're saying that, well, I'm surprised. Oh wow, I passed it. But I instantly died after. Cool. Do you like scorpions? Yeah, scorpions are my favorite. Actually, that's why I've named my username after. Always saying that you're building something you never finish it, we're actually trying to yeah, I do remember you talking about that quite a bit. Well, that's cool you're trying to finish something. I'm trying to finish some stuff too myself. Yeah, but it's been 40 minutes and I have a single drop attempt. Woo. Watermelons are the best. Okay, the best? Really? That's kind of big. Like out of all food in the world. Old collab walls, except you're the only one that's building it. I see, that sounds fun. Random batch transition, random terrible parts of difficulty spikes. Like Phobos. Watermelons are a food if you really think about it. They are a food, yes. Watermelon is very good. Probably the best fruit. Objectively. Alright, well, there's literally no point in playing from zero. I'm just gonna grind this wave for a long time, I guess. Why don't I just switch between these two star positions every attempt? I actually really do need to drop this level. Oh my goodness. Bro doesn't die to the 98 bug. What 98 bug? What are you talking about? I don't think there's a bug at 98. Well, yeah, I played star position a bunch. I don't really use practice mode. I played the ending a ton. I took the live view, so you dropped Yada. Wait, you died at a bug at 98 on the Yatagarasu, dead ass. It's actually so sad. But what bug are you talking about? Is this like from an older update or something? Yeah, my click pattern's just completely lost right now. It's so weird. I don't know why I can't play this part. Alright, well, that was a pretty good run. Unfortunately, still not great at Jazer. Ulta missed. What are you doing at 25 to 100 twice? I mean, you're still making very good progress on that. Don't worry about it. Very small chance, but it happened to you. Really? Glitch forcing it up to kill you? Okay, I've never seen that happen, but that's crazy though. That very much sucks that happened to you. Breathing into your mic sounds like a tornado. Well, it's a pretty intense tornado whenever I get far in the level. What's up, Aiden? Told you to make a level in January. Did you make a level? Can you see the host of Amethyst in your chat? He's actually in here quite a lot. Dang it, dang it. If you want to, okay, I'm not like good at sight reading or learning well, so I probably won't play it on the stream, but I'll definitely check it out like after. That is very cool. Full layout with effect deco? Nice, nice. Well, you still have to finish a full level. That includes decorate. Nah, I'm just kidding. You do whatever you want. Nice. I want to see that. But it would be cool if you decorated it, right? Yatagarasu progress and motivates you. Really? I feel like it would do the opposite based off of the way I've been playing lately. Okay, well. It uses a non. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll watch it. That's cool. You're a fast learner, but a big choker. I'm both. So motivated as you're not the only one unlucky. Well, that's cool. We can share the misery of being unlucky together. What's your best on Black Blizzard? I want to go for that level, but the pre-drop just seems impossible. Just like really inconsistent. How is that level to play? Alright, what do I even play anymore? It's 87. Okay, 80 cents. That is really good. You should do 4 clicks, but you must have been finger locked. 87. Is that like the part right before the ending? Why are my frames dropping like every other second? Your brother walked in and started spamming your keyboard? Are you actually serious about that? I feel like you're making this stuff up. There's no way that actually happened. You could beat TS2 same for Amethyst, but like Amethyst, your died at 80 to 100%. Yeah, I bet you could definitely beat TS2. Just go do it right now and prove it to me. Yeah, so it basically is just being stuck at the pre-drop, right? The first drop part, well, at least now you're getting far into the drop and not losing it, right? Well, that's good. Are you consistent at the pre-drop though, or like what is that like? Is it just like any attempt past the pre-drop is like a go attempt? Okay. No one questioned what you were doing. Alright. That's cool. I'll take you a long time, bloke. You just need to get the golden, then you can be amethyst. Okay. How are we coming up with this stuff? 6 drop attempts in 2 hours. Would that be, is that like good for you? Or would you consider that not good? You know everything while we were hitting the gritty and you ruined the past? But yeah, that's true. Alright, well, let's try from 0 again. But we'll just try. Okay. 4% is harder than 40 to 100. You know, it seems reasonable. Like doing the coin round, missing the coin. You're doing other things you cannot elaborate on. Eating dinner. Yeah, eating dinner, that sounds like a pretty bad thing. Probably shouldn't do that. Finally, dude. Alright. I need to get there way more often. Saying the F word? Pretty sure we all do, right? Term and condition in GD history. Oh. Is that so? Did you make a level with copyrighted artwork? Okay. Sure, bro. Sure. The rest of his effort he turns into bad scorpion. Yeah, that's true. Knuckles Star has to use instant. What is wrong with you? Yo, what? Starts with S, ends with R. Slaughterhouse starts with an S and ends with an R, right? My system profile pic funny is like a squashed cube. I can't even tell what it is. Everything's kind of shrunken. Alright, well. The Yatagarasu economy is struggling is all I can say. Okay. Hello, square X circle. What language even is that? Hello to these plebeians, no colors can't fly. Yes, they can. What do you mean? I'm passing Spanish with flying colors. What are you yapping about? Oh my goodness. The slaughterhouse just has how much aura? Totally not. What do you mean? Slaughterhouse does have a lot of aura though. Has unfathomable amounts of aura. Slaughterhouse probably has the most aura out of any top one. Okay. Thought you're Spanish? No. I know maybe like 10 Spanish words. You're being for real about what? Double-decker bus. I agree. What about double-decker couch? Huh? I think that's better. Alright. So like, what are the odds that I could actually get somewhere? Yeah, that's all just too hard for me. TS just too tough for me. That is unfortunate, but that is what it is. Like, what is this consistency here? Oh my goodness. Geode's fixed. No, it's not, but Mega Hack is. I don't normally use Mega Hack, but dude, whatever gets me a star position switcher. Mega Hack is cool and all though. I just like Cold Mod a little more. Alright. No, Geode is not fixed. That would be nice though. That would be cool. Also, hello, K Pinto. I probably didn't say that right, but welcome. Russian is your language. Oh, really? What's up, Curb GMD? I'm pretty good. How about you? It's been 152 hours. What, since no Geode? Is Mega V8 standalone now without the need of Geode? Because before you needed Geode. Yeah, you don't need Geode. I uninstalled Geode just because RobTop said uninstall any third-party things or else it might bug the game. Which I don't know how true that is, but RobTop probably said that for a reason. Oh my goodness, dude. Yes. I'm getting 0 drop attempts, and every drop attempt I get is absolutely horrible, so. Yeah, okay. Is there kids in this channel because you don't like kids saying some nonsense? Are you talking about the chat? Or what do you mean? Oh, wait, hold up. There's a lot of messages in chat. Since you went to a, oh, it's still not available on mobile? Yeah, that's true. It needs to be on mobile. We all need this. Any nice runs today? Sadly not. I might have to take a break from this level, unfortunately. Which isn't the end of the world, but might be a necessary measure. Doggy's alive. Bye. Alright. Yeah, fair enough. Grief is more important. You're gonna let him warm up, alright. Or better because he actually has a chance of beating the level than Doggy streams? You know, not my recent streams on Yatagarasu, but before then, yes, I did have a chance of beating the level. No, I'm just kidding. I still do, but I don't know what happened, man. I generally wonder how long Doggy is gonna take on Grief. I think to like fall this year, I'm gonna guess. I saw like a little clip of a recent Grief stream, and Doggy said he's still probably gonna use normal CVF. Which I don't know if that's good, because I don't know if RobTop will like that. Alright, so keep an eye to that, even though that is a really easy part, okay? Oh my goodness, what does this guy get to 92? I don't think so, because 92% of the souls are really easy, but you never know. Aren't you supposed to be Miss if you're Miss? You shouldn't be a real human if you're... Wait, that's actually very true, yeah. Can we do something that happened in your GC board? Just because I called you him doesn't mean that I'm transphobic. Vortry. Are you trans? Yes, he is a parent. Oh, wait, what? Well, I don't really get what went on there. Rob will just improve CVF more. Hopeful. I mean, it seems good, but apparently Doggy wants to use a normal one more. Easter Island statues today? Oh, really? Not sure I need to. I do need to know that. That's cool. Easter Island statues are peak. What if Doggy used the in-game and Geode version at the same time and create a wormhole? Yes, that's a great idea. His number one priority should be 2.208 mobile. I wonder what is happening with that genuinely, It's kind of just funny to imagine that, like, all RobTop has to do for work is just, like, go up to his computer in his room, rate a couple levels, and make sure, like, nothing bad is happening in the GD community. And then, boom. And then, like, maybe once a year work on an update. Yeah, today is going very bad, so I haven't even gotten to go percent a single time. That is literally just further motivation to play a different level in the meantime. Like, oh my goodness. After dying for show hitbox is on death? Wait, what are you saying? Oh. Oh yeah. Because you're on mobile. Don't want to tell your parents, but you don't think they'll care low key because they like women and men? I don't know. Depends on the types of parents you have. I mean, if you don't think they would care, I don't really see why you wouldn't tell them, right? They're gonna figure out what that means. Okay. What is taking so? I know. Yeah, I mean, I'm not a mobile player or anything, but I still like the idea of like being able, whenever I'm on like a plane ride or a car ride, being able to actually play levels on my phone. That's cool. Because what do you say? Apparently your curse, your Spanish is on some English words, you screwing, you got 97 in a Spanish way. 97. So you have a curse number. You scream like a chicken. You know, that's a valid way to explain it. To be bugless, and then he'll send the mobile update to the Play and App Store just so he doesn't do that. Yeah, that's a good point. As long as RobTop is actually like trying to get it out. I hope he's not just like, I don't know, doing whatever he does all day, workout. He's actually working on the update. San uses that is literally the best run I've got all day. Did you like the fan art? I did indeed. What's up, Etsoro? 2 new legendaries? Damn. The legendary inflation is absolutely insane. While you're in the bathroom, it's a strat to play GD. Yes, that's true. Gotta recommend the top 10 longest videos in 223 hours? 223 hours on YouTube, really? You act gay because I mean, didn't seem like you acted like that. I couldn't really tell. Well, 39 is the best run today. That is very lame. Wow. You know, there used to be a time not that long ago where I actually got far on this level and almost beat it. Like, oh my goodness. You just joined the Discord? Like my Discord? Any tips on how to survive? Just don't be a jerk and annoying. Pretty much. 39, well, that's not exactly a great best run to have, you know. That was the wind. I did not see what the message was, so yeah, sure it was the wind. You're not one of those people who are like, hey girl, you're being so sassy, you're like a normal human. What are you even talking about? What's your relationship with James Madison? What is that? What are we talking about? It feels like, okay, my frame count feels horrible right now. Here, let me go in a practice run and just like put on no clip, just so I can look at my frame count and see how bad it's acting. Okay, yeah, it doesn't look like it's dropping that many frames, but for some reason, it feels like really obnoxious. Why do I always have lag problems? Okay, I'm just complaining about everything, huh? Was an American statesman, diplomat, and founding father who served as the fourth president of the United States for... Oh, okay. Thank you for the description. Well, I don't know what my relationship is like, actually. Talking about being bi... Oh, okay. Normal human being. Yeah, I guess it's just... You like both genders, but you don't act differently, I'm guessing? Why is no CPS counter? That's a good question, I normally do. I guess I could just put it back on. I feel like it's just a little obnoxious on the screen though with Mega Hack. But in Qual Mod you can like change the font size so it's a bit less like obnoxious. He joined the Discordant. Yes, the Discordant, that's how we have to type it. What's up, Gestalt? Man, Gestalt, you gotta help me out. I'm struggling on this level. Do whatever you can. Send me your Yatagarasu, Victor Luck. But I might have to use your method of taking a break from the level and then coming back, because that actually seemed to work out for you. Yes, Yatagarasu, too tough for me, I guess. These stupid ass clicks! You woke up? Well, rise and shine. What parts? Every single... okay, not really like everything, but kind of everything, but primarily Jazer and Wreckage. The usual suspects. Also, do you think you'll add an art channel to Discord? I completely forgot about that. If I remember to, I could. I don't think many people are going to use it, but I don't see any harm in having that, really. That aren't gay, you're going to try to give hints to them? Okay. Pan, but most of you probably didn't even know that. Oh, wait, what does pan mean? I've heard of it, but I don't really know what it is. No, you're too tough for Yatagarasu. Don't get it twisted. That's actually the most W motivation I've heard in my life. What? Yatagarasu isn't too tough for me. I'm too tough for Yatagarasu. I like that. TS is not too tough for me. Me is too tough for TS. Yeah, that's better. That is much better. I am indeed too tough for Yatagarasu. Am I really gonna let Yatagarasu beat me? Or am I gonna beat Yatagarasu? Which one is it gonna be? Because I don't think it's gonna be Yatagarasu beating me. It's like the end of the pre-drop to build consistency, just like Jazer Wave. Everything pretty much. Yeah, I did try playing from the Jazer Wave earlier though. It didn't help much, unfortunately. Not acting like you're bi, acting like you're straight. Only few people know your deepest, darkest secrets. Well, it's kind of crazy you're calling that your deepest, darkest secret and then just like saying that in a live chat with some strangers. But I mean, I guess on the internet it's different than telling people IRL. Now we're in business. Yes, we are indeed in business. What on earth is happening? That's a great question that I wish I had the answer to. Oh, every attempt is the exact same fate. It's the most predictable shit ever. Oh my goodness. Alright guys, let me predict what's gonna happen this attempt, okay? I'm gonna die to the wave at Jazer. Oh my goodness guys, I have eyes into the future. Whoa, look at me, I'm a psychic. Is Geode back? No, it's just Mega Hack. But better than nothing. Whoa, Rad, calm down. No, you calm down. I have all rights to be angry. What do you... How dare you tell me to calm down? When I've been suffering on Yatagarasu for 34 freaking days or whatever it's been. Oh my goodness. How dare you? Don't even go there. Do you know that you're great from oh, really? You're the grape? That's crazy. Death time now? Exactly. Exactly. You voted for Mad Scorpion? Well, I am actually probably more Mad Scorpion right now. That reminds me. I'm not even Sad Scorpion right now. I'm more just Mad Scorpion. So we're switching to that. It wasn't working? Really? Like, what was wrong? It just didn't download, or like... Did you make sure to go through the Mega Hack installer and everything? Oh, Jailforce by Only got raid. Well, it took freaking long enough. Like, holy moly. That's definitely cool it got raided, but why did it take a decade? I feel like every time Oni Link releases a rate-worthy level, Reltop just like puts a timer on it for like a year or two, and then just like gets a reminder like a year or two later to rate the level, and then he does it. Alright, new furthest of the day. Okay. Robert has a vendetta. I know. I don't get what his problem is sometimes. Said something to Geode being there. Oh, really? I would recommend you go to Geode uninstaller, which you can find in the GD files. Then make sure to run that and uninstall Geode. And then Mega Hack will work. Because I uninstalled Geode before the update, just to be safe, since Reltop said to. That's probably why it worked for me. I hope you know the file path for to get to the Geometry files. It's a little confusing, but you can just search it up. Gay Scorpion? Okay. When will that happen? Is that actually going to be a canon event? Oh, what's up, Yatagarasu? What difficulties are layouts supposed to be? It's supposed to be, like, easy-ish Extreme Demon. Like, yeah, lower tier Extreme Demon. It's pretty unbalanced right now, but we haven't gone through any balancing phases. Which I'll do soon enough. Darkest secret is he has a pet work ion? A pet scorpion? Is that what you meant to say? New best today? Well, we did get that, yeah. But why is that the best round today also? Rad, sad? Well, yes. Sometimes I am sad. This is why I don't get mods. We hate dealing with files too much. Geode makes it so easy though. You barely have to deal with any file things in Geode. No, Geode you really don't. It's just whenever you want to swap between Mega Hack and Geode, you just have to know the file path, and then it's still like super easy. Wait, Bandito, do you not even have Geode at all? That's actually absolutely insane. What? Is that what you're implying? You're saying the Jace, or don't do it, you're getting banned for life. Rad, glad, sad, mad, bad. Yes. Those are all the alter egos. You got the list. I don't think you missed any there. Chad Scorpion might be one eventually. But that's like the only other one I could come up with. And there is Jolly Scorpion, but that doesn't really count because it doesn't rhyme. Just a Christmas special. Meaning, go get a Jaysler if you're reading this. Alright, now you're being a bit... You're taking things a bit too far. That's a very offensive. Radical Scorpion? Yeah, that is the full word. Brad. That's what people always think my name is at first. Not a Geode or Mega Hack or any mods. What? Okay, come on, Edsor. You're missing out on everything in life. What are you talking about? How do you, like, you haven't even played Globed. Don't say the Peaceler. Oh, what Peaceler are you talking about, Gestalt? What are you talking about? What's the Peaceler, man? I don't know why, but that death just really ticked me off for some reason. Alright. Anyways. Continue. Get down, get up again, as overtime by Claw Ross always says. I guess so. As level that begins with P. What level are you talking about, perchance? Shao? Okay. Whoa. No, that is not the P Slayer. You're thinking of something completely wrong. Alright, you guys are being rude here. Oh, Dad Scorpion. That is one too. You know, one day. One day I will be that. Nongs before most of them and stuff like that. What is the point? Dude, I'm telling you, Geode makes Nongs the easiest thing ever. It is so easy. You tick me off? Okay, you also. So we're even there. You have school tomorrow? Really? See, for me, there's this massive freeze going on in Texas, so like all my friends are just not going to school. Is now bisexual or gay. Does he get to choose? You can't say the level. Yes, that's fair, but we all know what it is. It is a moon. That is a good hint. There's a moon with a name. With that name. It kind of rhymes with Zobros. Kind of rhymes with Zobros. But not completely. Every attempt gets wasted. Every attempt just turns into nothing. I feel so insanely wasteful right now. It is a moon. Yes, it is. Freezing Texas are like 16 degrees. Why do people think Texas is hot? What are you talking about? Yes, it is very hot in the summer, and then in the winter it is ridiculously bipolar. Right now, I don't even know what it is. I think it's like 20 or something. I actually have no idea, but it's just a really cold, like it was low-key snowing today. Like, yeah, it was snowing today a little bit. Not like enough to where there's any snow on the ground, but like whenever I looked up with my light on, like snow particles were falling down from the sky. There's ice on the ground. You can't drive anywhere. It's like, it's pretty bad. But it is, the cool thing about it is it's just very cozy to be inside also. However, doing anything that requires going outside right now just sucks. 2,000 degrees cold. Alright. This ain't Venus. This is Texas, alright, man. You call it the winter vortex. What are you talking about? Are you in jail, perhaps? That's another option. I mean, I could be. It's a good question. The winter vortex is coming from... That sounds like a cool level, actually. That should be, like, a level in America. Is that actually, like, spreading across states? Seriously? Or you know what they mean? We have to cancel school because of snow and ice warning. Aware? I don't know. I mean, here in Texas, it's pretty much like... We can't drive on the roads right now without it being super duper dangerous. What do y'all people who live in snowy country or snowy states or countries even do? Like, don't y'all have like trucks that go on the roads and like make the ice drivable or something? Because here in Texas, it's just undrivable right now. Like, it's super dangerous to drive. No one's doing it. Anyways, it would be kind of cool if it does end up legitimately snowing, but I'm pretty sure it won't. But yeah, it's funny, because we usually get like one really bad freeze every January. And then everything else is usually not too bad. I dying to that wave so much? Why? Oh my goodness. Alright. Hannah is you. I've not heard a guy named that. That person has a point. Hello, M2R when? You in Texas? You are? That's cool. Are you experiencing the dramatic freeze also? Rip A7, she had a good run. Wait, what are you talking about? It's not just in Texas. Apparently the whole East Coast area is going to get rid. Oh, okay. I thought we were special in Texas, but I guess not. I guess I was wrong. 41 on ICDX. Nice, nice. Hasn't yet discovered the insane technology of snow blowers. No, like in Colorado and stuff, I think that's what they do. I don't even know. Here in Texas, we don't really deal with that stuff often. You give you the Black Blizzard Muffin luck. It's funny that you mentioned that level. But yeah, that sounds like a tasty muffin actually. What did you miss? Nothing. Well, I got 56, but forget Rad versus Bird. I know, I'm not even getting to the bird. Versus Pixel. Yes, exactly. That freeze and you ate snow? Really? Wait, it snowed for you? Down here where I am, there's no snow, but like, there's a lot of ice. See, like, the funny thing was on Friday, it was actually, like, really warm outside. Like, I could go outside in the morning and not even have my jacket on. And then the next day, Saturday, you can't even go outside with your jacket on and be slightly comfortable. It's crazy. Denver got hammered today. Well, that's a good news for the skiers, right? All the weird stuff combined, bisexual, furry, femboy, everything. I think that's kind of just common for the GD community, honestly. I see a lot of people like that. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it, I'm just saying I see a lot of people like that. You lived around 5,300 days, is that so? Or not so rad anymore, what? Snow tasted like pure water. Snow is tasty, actually. Just not the yellow one. I haven't tried that before, but I heard it's not good. Mad Scorpion, yes, indeed. Indeed, Mad Scorpion, for sure. Just pretend to hate anyone who misgenders you. What is the point of that? Laughing people misgender you. I've never been misgendered in my life, and I don't think I will be. Wait, no, I actually have. There's like one time whenever I was younger, I had long hair, and some worker at a zipline place thought I was a girl. That's like the only time I can remember, I think. That was like a long time ago. No, wait, no, that was my brother, not me. Never mind. It's completely wrong there. Bro, come on. Could we please be back in business? Come on. Let's go. Alright, anyways, there'll probably be about 20 more minutes of Yata playing. I haven't done anything today. Today's been very bad. Don't eat the forbidden yellow snow. Yes, that is true. You're an ally from the community in so many ways. Like, you said you have a girlfriend or something, right? That is a big ally thing. The urge to play Demon's Sunrise. What are you talking about? Bro, I died at 41 again. 41? Hey, that's a funny number. Everybody laugh. Remember? Ran a ship marathon to break a leg on a pebble? Huh? Oh wait, I think I get that analogy. I wonder if I'll wake up tomorrow and just everything is gonna be covered in a white powder, but probably not. So this level is just, you know, like freaking destroying me. It's been a long time since I got 86%. It's been a month. It's been 30 days. It's almost been a month. I freaking hate Eugene. I know what you're thinking. You died to the green orbs there, but it's Eugene's fault. Because if you don't land on Eugene right, you get bad setup into the next part, and then you die. So yeah. Not quite a girlfriend. You're friends with a lot of girls. You straight shower frequently. Have a I don't know. Okay. Well, I do actually shower not that frequently. Like usually every few days. I have not been anywhere close to having a girlfriend. I am straight. I'm not tall, so yeah. Yeah, I'm not very similar to you. Backpedal retreat. What are you talking about? Translate this. I'm not going to do all that. Alright, sorry. Racism? What are you talking about? Somebody being racist. You know what I just randomly thought about is what if Zoink is a hacker and W Popoff is actually the #1 player? I don't know why I just thought about that, but I was just thinking. That would be the craziest plot twist ever, because I think like everybody in the community can agree that there's way higher odds of W Popoff being a hacker than Zoink. But just imagine if Zoink was the hacker and W Popoff wasn't. Like, that would be insane. The bird is yum. I wish I could taste the bird, but I can't quite, actually. And do you know what his time zone is? I don't. Oh, what's up below, Caden? Welcome back. Have you watched the Zoink exposal video? I've seen multiple Zoink exposal videos. I don't know which one you're talking about. I've seen a lot of those. Like, I saw one where he like clicks a button before the drop in tidal wave to activate a macro, when in reality I think it like perfectly syncs up for whenever he deafens in Discord, so he probably actually clicked a deafen button. But no, he probably actually activated a macro instead. I should low-key record a macro on the Yatagarasu and just click over it. A7 hates you? Is that true? Gotta get out of here and go to the futuristic row. I do not know what that is, but if you're leaving, I'll see you later. Just activating the Golden Freddy to be the level for him. Yes, that's true, actually. Golden Freddy definitely carried him. What if a kid is here and learns that word? Be careful, some kids can learn that word. Wait, what word did he say? Are you talking about the basic S word? Like, the S word is really not that bad. And, like, I've already kind of clarified that this is not a family-friendly place, because, like, I do impulse cuss sometimes when I get mad at the game. He activated a macro as Lilac. I do not know who that is, but yes. Yeah, Zoink definitely uses macros. How many demon levels have you been? Oh, hello, wrong MF. How many demon? Just over 200, not far over 200. I think I hit 200 fairly recently. Why is it so small? What are you talking about? Your brother is watching? Oh, okay. Well, I will tell you that... Yeah, I do impulse cuss, so... Don't say I didn't warn you. Especially with how bad I've been doing on this level. But my videos are family friendly. Besides that one Erebus short. Don't worry about that one. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Already BW watching the daily update. Hey, I appreciate that. Thank you very much. I'm glad to hear people are liking the gameplay. He's 6 years old and literally wants to watch you and curious at everything. Well, you know, I'll try not to impulse cuss for the rest of the stream being. You should add a Briz cam. Oh wait, did I confirm too much? So that I appear on stream? Yes, you did indeed confirm to. I just realized how wild what you're saying is. Oh my goodness. How do we think of things like this? My brother's faulty watch. You watch a non-family friendly chat. Yes. At least close the chat, because it doesn't seem very family friendly. Would have died at 2% on Yatagarasu. Gonna sleep now, right? Well, have a good night, Gestalt. See you later. What would Rad's wife... What does that word mean exactly? Just like a fictional girlfriend? If so, well, I already have ideas in my mind. It would be hard to choose one, honestly. Right. Let's start getting somewhere. Waifu means an anime girl. Like only anime girls? Really? I thought it meant just like any fictional character. A7 also named Aiden, Anna, Hannah, A7 the cat, okay, he has a lot of names, huh? Hello, Solar GD2, Duck, Truck. Okay, don't go that far. Fun to rhyme, Buck. Yeah, that's true. What about luck? Which I could actually use luck at the moment. Every attempt is the same. She has a lot of... Are you talking about yourself? Did you say... I did not say that, no. How did you hear that? I think you might be going insane. It could be a fictional character. Okay. Well. There's a lot to go with, but the Muse Rush girl, the transition at the title card, and Psychopath, it's not a bad one. Those are like the two main ones I can think of. And I can think of some other, kind of niche, unknown characters, but no one would know them. Okay. Diamond Dance is not as good as Back on Dash. Diamond Dance is literally just ripped from the Sakupin Circles. It's quite possibly the worst chat you've seen in your life. You know what? That's valid. Those in the Eastern United States release came out of Canada, the people as a little Diamond Dance, a buff version of Cycles. What? I thought you were talking about the Sakupin Circles version. You're a bunny boy. I didn't know that existed. Okay, yes, this chat is definitely a bit unusual. What do you guys know about deprivation by audiovisual? I don't know, actually. I've never heard of that one. Also, something called good gameplay. That's true. By Vortroid, they still in ship and wave carry player and genres, the current the counter controls, how to platformer. So you're just saying like his entire lore, his entire autobiography? Yeah, at this point, I have no clue what is going on in this chat anymore. This is unusual. Vlog is consuming you? Alright, can you speak like logical English at this point? Just a reimagine just glow spam that just happens to use a cycle song. Okay, that's a bit rude. You should check them out sometimes. His streams are talking about audio-visual. I've seen some of them. Yeah, his streams seem really cool, but I don't think I'm ever like online whenever he streams. I don't know. Or I'm just not like subbed to him, so I don't get them recommended. Garlic a baby when you get 97% your whole neighborhood meat and they like that one guy. Well, they better understand why. Hey, I would understand. You're not a cat boy? Oh my goodness, what is going on in this chat? Alright, anyways, we'll do like 5 minutes of Yada and then get back on Light It Up. Roleplays in chat, that's just common? It's just common. I've never seen that in my chat. Actually, maybe like 1 or 2 times, but not for this kind of stuff. I wonder if I'm gonna have to start banning people. Hopefully we won't get to that point. Alright, well, I think it is time that I say this. Today has sucked on Yatagarasu. It's not getting any better. Boo-hoo. Brute forcing it ain't working. Playing this level feels like a waste of time. I feel like I could be playing other levels and improving at the game. So, I will have to put my foot down and take certain measures, which means that I will probably be coming back to Yatagarasu after I beat another extreme demon. So, I am not fully deciding this yet, but it is pretty likely. I think that is my best option at this point with how long I've been stuck on this. So, just want to make that clear. Next stream will probably be me revealing a different extreme demon I'll do in the meantime. It won't be like a new hardest or anything, but it'll be a harder one. And then hopefully that little break can let me heal. And then I could come back to this level and actually do it. That's not a for sure decision, but it is really likely. So yeah, I just want to make that clear. Alright, I'm not even gonna try to read this at this point. Oh, the plastic fade got, yeah. I can't read all that. Please speak logical English. No, it is not psychokinesis, unfortunately, but it does have duels in it. That's true. I've actually already learned the duels in it, which is cool. I already played the level. Not got anything crazy, but I know some of how to do it. Disliking Diamond Dance reporting it too. Or what are y'all freaking yapping about? Is this even my chat anymore? Hopefully Loki verify grief today and beat Yada and have some fantastic gameplay. Yes, we are doing all that tonight, indeed. Or we for sure are. What? Trust. In the VC later, I'll go verify grief. First try. You don't have a fursuit on? Why are you explaining this? Battleworks at Totally Street 192k times? Okay. How do we come up with that number? The stream is going to end soon. The Yatagarasu playing is going to end in like 2 minutes, but after that, I'll still build some gameplay. Which is basically something, if you have like a pretty OP attention span, will be tolerable. Radically save you, what can I do? How can I save you? Okay, now you're getting very mean. You know, that's kind of true. Why are you so mean to A7 random stuff? That stinking section right there. Yes. Where did it all go wrong? Where did it all go wrong? Spent 10 years making love, the game would still be worse than the ad. Okay. Why are you acting like that, honestly? Yeah, I'm not gonna read a lot of these messages. What is going on? Alright, well. Chat. We're gonna do one more attempt on Yada before dropping it. Possibly. I don't know 100% what will happen. IDK. Unless we beat this attempt. Well, it actually gives me a little more motivation, but I don't know. Maybe I'll try again like tomorrow. I mean, that was a good ending attempt. Bro, I don't even know. Like that kind of makes you want to play. Also, that was a really stupid death, but I mean, that was like a good run anyway. Okay, but yeah, that's enough Yatagarasu for today. Maybe I will come back tomorrow and try again before deciding to play a different level. Maybe. Oh, what's up, Mr. Smiley Face? Cool time to join. Where's the wall? This is the guy who missed that. Guy was a real one. You know, that's true. It's the end. You know, it might be. Doggy might have been right. Maybe the end is here. Hang the bird. Okay, that's a bit harsh. Alright, well. Maybe I'll try Yatagarasu again tomorrow. Maybe I won't. I don't know. I guess you'll see. My tomorrow's self will decide. Or maybe I'll beat another level first. We'll find out though. Anyways, let's switch back to this guy. And yeah. I will be back in a couple of minutes to work on some gameplay. Let's do it. Anyways, yes. Give me 1 second, guys. I will be right back to work on some gameplay. Alright, hello, welcome back. Welcome back. WTF even is a chat? I do not know what happened, Mr. Smiley. It's actually a great question. Yeah. It's very interesting today. Moderation might be necessary, but you never know. Hello, Mad Cheats. Welcome. You guys are very strange, yeah. This chat is not what I'm used to. Okay, anyways, well, let's get back to working on... We're gonna light it up! Where is this? Alright. Oh, I need to make a note for myself. Yes. Let me see. So basically, I have a bunch of notes. Like I gotta add a new thing to make sure that I am improving. No skippable orbs. Let's put that here. I will be making sure no skippable orbs are in the level. I'll be putting more thought into that. Let's do it. Where's my pen? Alright. No skippable orbs. And that does not mean adding a toggle orb that will activate an invisible box to kill you if you don't click the orb. By the way, that is the old Rad Scorpion, not the new one. One VC now is probably gonna go to bed in like 40 minutes. Oh shoot, I just started like the build stream, and I was gonna do that for a while. Is there any chance you could possibly stay up a bit later? Did Square say something bad? Ishwar? I'm assuming yes. Is it time for building? Yes, it indeed is. Can you have a part in the layout? It is kind of just a solo layout, but you could build a fan-made part if you want to. Don't worry, Red can vouch for you too, yes. Alright, anyways. Yeah, back to working on this. Should we use click between steps? Yeah, I think so. Alright. Alright. Time to use my brain here. What will we be putting here in this part? Okay. Gonna keep this part fairly easy. The other duel I accidentally super buffed way too much, which results in it feeling like jank. Which I'll tell you, it's not good for a duel. Indicators. Let's get these back. And let's just try to instantly add these spikes, instead of like making base gameplay and then buffing it. Then add boom. Wait, no, we'll go like boom. And then boom. Why is it swiping? I hate that the editor does this sometimes. It just makes you swipe whenever swipe isn't on. Mega Hack is back. Yeah. Geo does not. Mega Hack is though. Mega Hack is. I don't usually use it, but it's good. That is back. What are we talking about here? This is not the Rad Scorpion. I know. That is very true. Well, I guess just filter out in your mind some certain messages or something. Like, I do not mind people transgender or anything like that, but why is it literally the only thing that is being talked about in a certain portion of this chat? there are other things in this world that can be discussed, you know? Bum bum bum. Okay. Alright, what would happen if we added a red orb here? No, wait, that's not good. Let's see if we can add a click here. Okay, okay. Will this all work out? Let's talk about Mythic and Legendary, yes. What happened to the days where we talked about whether a level deserved a Legendary and Mythic? Those were the good old days. Classic Red Chat discussions, yes. Or like, I don't know, the hardest part of Sonic Wave back in those days. The safe space, but it's still Geotrash, not a let's talk and chat. Yeah, that's true. Very true. How Rob Top is rating levels to cover the big moderation chat leak. Is that actually a real thing? What are your favorite levels? Yes, guys. What levels deserve... Okay, did Sugar High really deserve Epic, or should it have been Legendary? Metamorphosis should have been Mythic. Let's talk about these kind of things, right? Back in the old days. Did Berserker really deserve to win the NCS Gauntlet contest? Why does the ship keep running into this? I guess the slope needs to be closer to like give momentum to the ship. I think that'll make it more fair. Alright, move those orbs up. Did Bussin really deserve? Probably not. Should have been Legendary Metamorph, should have been Mythic. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Exactly. What were the snubs for the random gauntlet? I don't even know. I didn't pay as much attention to the random gauntlet because it wasn't really as cool. But there was also some really good levels. WannaCry should have won. I think Metamorphosis should have won, but WannaCry is amazing level. You should let me about the ships, right guys? Definitely. 1% Buggy, Hard Demon, then Aku. What is the hatred towards Aku? Arcana has similar deco style to you and it got legendary. So yeah, I actually have seen that level. I actually have it downloaded on YouTube. It has some sick, like a really sick transitions, and like the dragon looks really cool. I'm a fan of that level. Okay, I really need to make sure like this ship hits a slope or else things kind of get ruined. So let's be very careful about that. I kind of need a reset point for the ship or else it kind of gets messed up, it seems like. Making duels is so hard though. It's so much harder than making anything that isn't a duel. You know, I'll just put a block here so it kind of forces like a reset point on the ship. Or else, yeah, it might end up feeling buggy if I don't do that. So let's just play safe. Alright, this feels completely broken. Oh my goodness. Why does it feel like that? Alright. Aku is an insane demon. Okay. Are you sure? Do I spy solar? Oh, what are you talking about? Like first easy game or something? If you respond to this, you're my... Okay. I didn't respond to that. I'd rather be light travel than Aku. What is light travel? Is it like the opposite of dark travel? Ooh, okay. This is a genius idea to make sure this doesn't bug out. We just put slopes that put you right there. And then this here. Nice. And then I need to make sure it's clear to the player that you're supposed to like hold to get over here. That might be really annoying. I don't know. I'll just wait for playtesters to figure that out, I guess. Aku's 100% insane. I don't know. Are you sure? Oh, Solar is leaving. We'll see you later, Solar. Oh, what's up, Fire Road? What's the difference between a weak burger and a burger with strength? One is different than the other, right? Alright, paste an indicator right here. What would happen if I put a blue orb here? What would happen if I put lines over here? That's kind of just what I have to do with these duels. I have to be like, what will happen if I do this? What will happen if I do that? Put one of these guys, one of these squashed spikes. Oh, I should be recording actually for content right now. It's really good low-key, better than Towerverse, which got mythic. Okay, I don't think it's that. Actually, maybe. I wouldn't say it's mythic worthy, but I think it should be legendary. I feel like it's gonna get epic though, unfortunately. Sounds like a part of the... Yeah, I actually don't know what that is. Right past mythic, that literally gets 5 makes all. Yeah, I agree. Like, there's too many mythics at this point. That's true. And that is very true. We need a new rating. That would be really cool. Rob told me to add back godlike. Wait, I actually might make you turn into robot at this part. Because robot is kind of cool. Alright, what should happen here? Well, I kind of like the way that works out, but it's kind of hard to end up in that position. Could this get consistent? It's a bit weird. I don't know. You tested way too many methods and legendary rates. Yes, there's an insane inflation in mythics. He never actually said 2 to 3 a year. Yeah, I heard somewhere that that was not actually a thing he said. I don't know. Someone made a fake screenshot. Oh, damn. That's kind of stupid. I actually did think he said that, but no. Heavy Gears is very cool, yes. Cybauman because someone said stupid. Something stupid about it. Yeah, I kind of just naturally learned what that meant from my friends. Oh, turns out that you can actually still miss the slope, so... It's actually more natural if you can click a little later here. Let's see if I can add a few saws here, so you'll want to fly. Actually, I don't know. I don't like this green orb here. Never mind. I don't know why I put that there. I'll add a pad here, so something more interesting can happen. Wait, no, the ship is not supposed to hit that pad over there. It's not how it's supposed to work. That's not good. I could just kind of probably do this. That'll work better. Alright, I don't really know what I'm doing here, but we're figuring stuff out. On VC during stream. Honestly, I probably won't during stream just because it's kind of hard to like keep track of like chat and stream at the same time. My bad for kind of just texting you at freaking like 1 a.m. last night though. I will try next time you're available to get on online earlier. We're VCing. We should VC again. How's gameplay been? You know, I have to use my brain here to come up with this dual gameplay, but it's not going too bad. Do you think Angel Seeker will get mythic? I don't think so, because good levels never get mythic for some reason. But it'll probably get legendary. Playing GD and pedos like Evan and 4 and stuff with a robot and let us play video games? I know. I know. I guess that's too much to ask for these days. Caleb Williams, who is that? Rooftop Travels mythic. It is anti-mythic. It is insanely anti-mythic. Like, there genuinely needs to be like a new rating for that level. I think this is gonna work here. I think I'm actually gonna make this portal here turn you into a normal robot, because I am kind of tired of making a duel right now. It's just gonna unduel you for a second, then put you back into another duel to finish off this part. Just so it's easier, so I can like place star positions, just to make my life a little easier. Plus, I don't really know what to do with this ship here anyway, so yeah. It's fine though. We'll make it work. This part doesn't have to be a duel the whole way through, you know. There is no rule that says that. And then we get add a saw here. Oh, what? No, it's just turning me into a ship. Yeah, I'll just put a robot here. But it's also like upside down too. We'll just put a invisible normal gravity portal here. I'm not gonna keep that visible or else too many portals will stack on top of each other. Acting straight means not acting gay. That is actually kind of true. You don't act straight, what does that even mean? Literally, I don't know. You're gonna go to bed like 34 minutes because you have to wake up early and go to school. Okay, okay. Go to bed like 1 a.m. weekend days on like Sunday through Thursday. You don't have school the next day. Oh, nice, nice. That's cool. This is full level gameplay. It's just it is a full layout, yeah. Made for practice. Do any of y'all sail? Sail? Like on a boat? Is that what we're talking about? Very good conversation. 20. Wait, what? First of 26? What do you mean? It's far beyond the start of 2026. Why am I upside down, bro? Huh? So this portal's just not doing anything? Will this fix it? That will indeed fix it. Okay. Now let's see, does this dual part play fine? Let's give it a shot. Add some saw blades over here. Right. Why is that killing me? Wait. Oh, this is literally just too big for the ship to fit. Right? Wait, I don't know. That's weird. Okay, I hope it's fine now. That is going to be annoying if that doesn't fix that. And niche boats and acquired a hobby? Yeah, you sail with your dad on the summer. Oh, that sounds very cool. I've not really heard of that as a hobby, but that sounds very cool, just to ride on the water. That does indeed sound cool. The one we're gonna sail is in Greece. All the way in Greece. That is very cool. Will Solar said the streamer sucks. That's so mean. Well, why are you watching me if you don't like my streams in that case? It's fine if you don't like my streams, but that is pointless to watch it if you are gonna complain. Why is that first click just way too hard? I just realized. Okay. There's a few issues here. Yeah, this click is way too hard. A few things gotta figure out right here. You were joking. Okay. One time now for 10 seconds. Alright. Do you own that boat or just a renting? That would be kind of crazy if H4 owned a boat. Alright. This part isn't functioning super duper well. I feel like it low-key used to function better. That's weird. I guess we'll nerf it. Okay, this be gone. Add a way easier spike, just more open space, I guess. Soul's feeling kind of jank, so we gotta work on this. Rat is a great shit. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. We charter boats, you don't own, but you want to buy a boat someday. That would be very cool. Be a lot of money though. Yeah, definitely. Metamorphosis is cool. Metamorphosis is the best level in all of Geometry Dash. Alright, I don't know what's going on right there. Maybe this just needs to be closer. I think that could fix it. Wait, what icon is dying there? I wish it wasn't invisible so I could know. Oh, it's the ship. Okay, yeah. Just completely get rid of that spike so the ship doesn't run into anything. It's honestly just a really simple fix. Or wait, no, I could actually add the spike way closer because the robot has quite a... No, that's not good. Just completely get rid of that spike. Alright, I feel like that is functioning pretty well. Now, the only bad thing is this robot is beginning to land too high, which makes this jump feel wrong. So let's add big pad. Well, not that big. I think that'll fix it, right? Hopefully. Wrong, it's the worst. Okay, alright. Alright. Yep. Say goodbye. You are never in my chat again. Do you live... No, Ishwar does not live in Europe. Are you supposed to hit the pad with the ship? No, you're not supposed to. Was that happening? I hope that wasn't happening. It is happening, isn't it? Well, I guess it's actually not like the worst thing ever. Yeah, this seems to be going fine here. Okay, I think that works well. I just don't like the way it looks when the ship hits that pad up there. That's not supposed to hit. Like, yeah, the ship keeps hitting this pad. I mean, I guess I could just put a blue orb here instead of a jump. No, but even then, the ship will still hit that blue orb, I think. Wait, will it? Let's give this a shot. That actually might fix everything, and then maybe I could even put a spike back down here. Yeah, I need to make less duels though. This is way too time consuming. Oh my goodness. You're going to sleep. Good night and good luck. Well, thank you, Mr. Smiley Face. Have a good night. Thank you for tuning in. Just realized it's so peaceful in here now. It is, yeah. You know, my viewer count might be a tiny bit lower, but it's actually not even really lower. It's lower by like 2, which is worth it. Okay, so like this hits this, and this hits this, and then this happens, and then that happens, and then that also happens. Cool. And then this too. This also will happen to happen. Get off of that. We'll get rid of that spike. This click just needs to be earlier, I think. Okay, I think that's working pretty well. There was like a time where this blue orb didn't register, but I will bug fix all that later. For now, let's just move on. Been on here for way too long. Done the daily editor tip. You need to think of one. Oh yes, that's true. Or else you're getting in trouble. You're getting in trouble if you don't come up with that. Alright, we're gonna add a little tiny duel here. Just a tiny duel. It'll genuinely be like just a second long. Okay, wait. Sometimes your robot jumps there, sometimes it doesn't. That's kind of jank. Oh wait, I think this might be a very rare case in my life where I actually use the J block. I think that might help. No, not really. You know what? I'll just put a slope here just to reset the position. That'll make my life a little easier. Wait. These two. Like if we go here and then here. Cube portal, where are you? I just realized I haven't checked chat. Checked chat in a long time. I need to check chat. VC? You know, I was gonna do VC tonight with Ishwar, but yeah, I'm not being able to do that, so we do VC, sure. I'm still gonna build for a bit more though. And the options trigger is an option that unlinks dual gravity, so both icons can be same gravity. It comes in handy for you sometime. Oh yeah, I semi-remember that, but I always forget about it whenever I need it. So that's good to know. Thank you, Curb. I did know that, kind of, but then I also like tend to forget about it when I need it. So good to know. It's like a ghost town. It is. It's a peaceful ghost town though. They weren't even watching a stream, so they don't really count as viewers. That's true. YouTube numbers are just objectively wrong. What'll happen if we do this, and then do a black orb inside of this portal? Wait, no, that's horrible. No, don't do that. Yeah, why do both things go that direction? I don't like that. That is the completely wrong gravity for this part. No, put this gravity here. Put these down. Wait, no, that isn't super duper cool. Oh wait, I kind of like the idea of this. This might actually be cool. And then I'll put like a free dash orb in here. undueling. 3 times speed. 3 times speed. We'll go with that. No, I'm not gonna add that dash orb. That's actually kind of just annoying. Bye bye, dash orb. Alright. You can put a visible black orb on the top icon's platform so it can jump off the platform. Wait, what are you talking about exactly? Like right here? I'll just put a pad here. Because it's kind of frustrating to have to... It feels unnatural to have to click here, but I think a pad would be cool. So there's still like a bounce. But no, that's too big of a bounce. I kind of like a purple pad more. It really is that deep. We'll always extend these things just to be safe. What should we end with here? We'll add with a wave. This will be like a pretty climactic wave. So you'll kind of like drop down to this portal. It'll give you seconds to catch your breath. We'll put this here so we have a consistent position every time. D-block so you don't die. And let's just hope that flows well. I kind of like the idea of it being 3 times speed there, kind of like it progresses into slowing down. That was old advice, you fixed it. It was on the robot on top with... Oh, okay. Yeah. Whenever I just replaced it. Alright, how do we add obstacles here without making it miserable? Three times speed wave is just so much easier than 4 times speed, I swear. It's actually like such a difference. I don't know why. Wait, why is there an indicator here? Ah, okay. Let's not make this too uninviting. And then this right here to separate the icons. This indicator right here. Little spike right here. And then this thingy will pop right here. Oh, I forgot about these clicks. This will go a little earlier, and so as this. These clicks will be pretty easy because it's kind of blind, so we'll be chill right here. Just gotta add some obstacles to make it. You know, it's an extreme demon after all. Can't be 100% free. Okay. Did you make the duel free mode? The duel is pretty easy, yes. Oh, wait, free mode. You're literally talking about free mode. I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, there's no roof popping up. All right, I like the way that goes. Nice. And then a 3 times speed starts right here. Where is a gravity portal? I kind of like the idea of a gravity portal wave click right here. Wait, actually no, that's not a good idea. Forget that. Instead, we'll do a mini wave. Duplicate the surface just so you can land here nice and peacefully. How about you in my gameplay with note deco plans? Just like you're structuring, which is what I'm doing here. I don't have any structuring here. Wasn't moving at all there. No, it's all good. And then I'll make a transition to a ship over here. We'll put this higher, by the way. No, that's way too hard. Okay. Nerf. Actually, I'll replace this with a saw blade. Alright, cool. All the wave parts themselves are way too hard though, so I gotta make sure this part doesn't end up the same as those other ones. Anyways, how long have I been streaming for? Oh shoot, it's been a while. We'll end in, maybe like 20 minutes? Alright, let's just scale this actually, make it easier to place. Some waving with Rad Scorpion GD. I like the spike more. And then this teeny tiny little saw blade will hang out right here to make you want to go higher. Can I just copy paste this? And the next up, you're supposed to be a ship, so let's go put that in here. Let's see how that'll work. And then it's supposed to slow down a lot here, so let's try to put in this portal. This might be too dramatic though. Might just make it a more gradual speed change, but we'll see. So you should have ample time to build your levels. Nice, nice. Yeah, that's difficult. Let's nerf. Nerfity nerf. Okay, sometimes that click bugs out, which isn't good. Let's fix that. Alright, straight fly. So there's gonna be these few little mini straight flies right here, pretty much. That's kind of what we'll do. Some very simple ship gameplay. Alright. Or should you focus more on playing? That is actually a good dilemma. I mean, you could do both at the same time, like make a hard level for yourself, but I mean, that means that you only get to play your own level. That's still way too hard for some reason. I feel like this should be easy, but it's not. Also, this transition is inconsistent. So can we add like a slope here to make it consistent maybe? We'll see. That seems to work. I'm actually also going to use ignore damage here. I'm tired of dying to the wave part. I hope this is a consistent transition. It's not, no. Yeah. That's weird. It feels a little different every time. Can I just make the ship land on some normal blocks? Let's find out. So let's put this in here earlier to make things more simple. This right here to make sure the diagonal things don't break. Okay, okay. I just realized that the slope from the wave section is actually boosting you up here with the ship. That's why it's inconsistent. Okay, okay. How do we fix this? This is a bit of a predicament. We actually might be fine. I think maybe I don't need to like put any strict things for a transition here. I think it's just when I used ignore damage, maybe made the slopes act differently. Hold out the ship portal and hit your head on the platform. Wait, that's a good idea. Oh, but like the only problem is whenever you go into the ship portal, I think it just automatically makes you like stop holding. I can't tell. This actually feels consistent right now. I think it's not a problem right now. I think what was making it a problem before was like this slope was too high, hitting you here, and then you hit it differently every time. Okay. Let's see if I can put this a little closer. So I don't know why, but I kind of like the idea of having like these three little straight flies together. So that's what we're going to go with here. Kind of just go up, down, and up. These will simply mirror each other. I don't have any more creative ideas. Wait, space these out a little more. So just pretend that there's a black screen here, because later on I will add like a lens trigger. So it will actually be a black screen, but for now, I'll just put a cube here. Alright, let's make this big again. But yeah, this will look a little awkward, but I will cover it up later. And then we'll also get rid of the ghost trail since this part needs to relax a little bit. I love ghost trails though. I feel like ghost trails are just cool. I like to use them a lot, but I can't overuse them. Wait, is there even a ghost trail for this part? There actually is not. What? I don't know when I got rid of it. That's weird. There needs to be a ghost trail here. Let me see if I can find when I got rid of that. Oh. Okay, yeah. Re-enable it at this duel. Alright, where are we at now? Okay, let's space these out a little more, and this part's actually still too easy. So I gotta buff it. Oh wait, for some reason now when you go into this cube portal here, you die. Wait, I'll just actually make these invisible, because these will not be there soon enough. Hello Pythons VR, nice layout. Thank you, thank you. How long is this level so far? This level is... This is a non-accurate measurement, because I place like a random object. Here, I actually have timestamps for this. Let me see if I can find it. And my notes app on my phone. I'm actually almost done though. I am almost done with the layout. There's just like one last ship section. I'm done with the base gameplay. Then I'll try to add some extra things like effects. Here, light it up a layout. Where is my dock for this? Why can't I find it? Okay, I can't find it, damn it. I don't know, I think it's like a minute and a half so far. My notes app is so cluttered. I have so much stuff in there. Buff. 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 Still too easy, despite me dying there. Like, it's still too easy. Okay, now it's too hard. And then I'll make the first one specifically a little easier, just because I don't want it to be like jarring. Alright, cool, cool. I think we'll go with that. The section here is just going to be... there's going to be like a second of just nothing. And then we'll make the final ship part. And that'll be it for this layout, actually, for the base gameplay. Where's the hide? Alright, there we go. Made this pretty quick. You know, surprisingly, yeah. Spent a lot of time on it every day, though. I'm pretty surprised, yeah. Almost. It's pretty much done. But yeah, that's just the base. Actually, I'll put the ghost trail back on. I still definitely need some polishing, playtesting, all that good stuff. Alright, let's see. Let's make a nice and nerve-wracking ending. So I'll make like a little break section here where nothing happens, and then you'll get put into like a final ship. Alright, let's find a good timing to bring the player back into the ship part. I think that's a good spot, actually. There we go. Oh, what's up, Zacob? I probably didn't say that right, but hello. You liked? Oh, you subbed and liked. Well, thank you. Mind doing the same. I'm kind of in the middle of something else right now. Did you make the BG like a sunset? Yeah, that was the idea. Alright, this is where it's gonna end, so yeah, it's pretty much done here. Pretty much over. Alright, final straight fly. This part should be easy to make, because it's just like really simple ship gameplay. Here, I need to turn the music louder here, so I know what I'm doing. Where's a good place to put a mini ship so it's not the same exact thing the whole time? And it'll speed up a little over here. And get very fast here. Alright, that is the plan for here. Gradient. Oh wait, you're asking me how I made that. I thought you said, did you make that? Sorry for not responding correctly. Yeah, it is a gradient trigger. And then there'll be a final triple spike. Every level needs to end with a scary triple spike, right? Would also be big. And there we go. Nice full triple spike. I don't know why I'm adding that right now. I have other ship gameplay to make first. I'm getting way ahead of myself. Okay. I need to focus on what I'm actually in the middle of making. How are you almost there? Not even to the drop yet? Because I've been working on this for like 2 hours every day. That is how. I've also added no structuring whatsoever, so once I start like trying to add structuring, it's probably gonna take a lot longer. Wait, to make this sync a little better, we'll go with boom. And once again, I'm getting distracted by this click right here. Anyways, it is getting really late. I'm actually going to end in a second. And then... Alright, some very simple ship structuring for here, just to encourage you to like go up and down a little bit. Kind of just add in a bunch of filler saw blades. Alright, alright. I think this should all work. I hope I'm not just placing down a bunch of gameplay that's gonna be like dysfunctional. Or like way too hard. Yo, Fireball, what's up, Fireball? Good morning, literally, it's 1 a.m. Really? Alright, well, good night, Fireball. Good morning and good night. This part I kind of wanted to make you hold into gravity portal. This will just be like a straight fly. We'll keep it super simple. Alright, I'm predicting that this is gonna work, but I don't know. Alright, alright. You know what? Since I'm already like so close to finishing this, let's just spend a few extra minutes and finish it off. Why don't we? I'm very, very close. Alright, mini ship. I really do not have to do much more. I'm this close. There's no way I don't just end. Almost there, almost there. Alright, we'll just add an extra gravity portal at this part. Just to make it scarier. Actually, you know, I'll make the ship go big first before getting back into the cube. Okay, we're almost there. Almost there. Almost there. Wait. Need to add a saw blade here to indicate you can't go up here too early. Actually, you know what? Forget these gravity portals. I feel like they're kind of a pain. Get out of here. Just a final nice chill straight fly. I'll also make the icon go invisible in the middle of this jump because that always looks cool. And then last but not least, let's add in some spikes here. Why is it swiping? What? Why is it being like that? Okay. Okay. We're inches away. Not my weakness. What is your weakness? Straight fly? Or triple spike? Triple spikes are my weakness, actually. Found that out when I played Forbidden Rob Top Travel. Worst level of all time. Alright, cool, cool. Final spikes here. Okay, let's try this whole part. Hopefully this will work well. It does. Well, that is it. Triples has a final jump. Yeah, those can be scary. Alright, well that is literally it. Like, the layout is done. Like, it's not completely done, but the base gameplay is done. We'll still add some effects, experiment with that. You know, play test it, balance it, all those good stuff. But the base of everything is done. Hooray! Alright, let's delete this random circle I have down there that's extending the level. Okay, let me try to straight fly one more time. There we go. Wow, well, it only took like 5 days for that base gameplay. Woohoo, I'm happy about that. Also, you're just listening. Don't think you're not here. Okay. Well, that is all for today's stream, and we end on a good note because we finished this gameplay. There we go. So what's next is to play test it, find what things I made wrong with the gameplay, what I gotta improve on next time. And yeah, I'm happy about that. Like, it's not fully done, but we did the most important part. Now, hopefully, I enjoy playing that. And if I don't enjoy playing that, well, then that's not good. We did something wrong. What? Oh, you stole the number 1? That's crazy. You're evil for that. You'll join VC in like 5 minutes? Cool, I will too. Alright, well, thank y'all for watching. I guess next stream will be about playtesting, or I don't even know. I'm not going to structure this layout, but the next experimental layout, I will focus a lot more on structuring, pretty much. But yeah, there we go. We did it! We finished the base gameplay! And thank you guys for joining. And I'll see y'all in the next one. We did it, chat. Bye bye.